Tyrique Jones is a flat out animal, and some things you just can't teach. Sometimes you just got that dog inside of you. And I feel like with Tyrique Jones, he's a very interesting player because usually with a player with this type of energy and power, you don't see the type of feel for the game like this. So let me break this down so you know what I'm talking about. So Partizan setups look like this. They start with a stagger screen and a quick pass that end up turning into a handoff. And let's look at the timing of this. So once he receives the handoff, you're gonna see Tyrique come up as if he's about to set this screen, and then he slip right out, and the guard is right on time with his pass. But watch the fundamentals right here. On the catch, Tyrique get his feet down, under control, and doesn't run over the defender. But let's also look at the decision making right here. The pass to the corner seems like it would be the obvious pass, but no, it's actually a defender rotating down, and Tyrique does a good job of throwing them off and finding the right pass on the wing, and Partizan end up getting a 3 out the deal. Now, when I'm looking at a good basketball player, one of the things that I really pay attention is how patient and decisive players are within their reads and their skill set. So Partizan is gonna go to this little weave action, and so you'll see Jones go to a handoff, and initially they want to get the ball into this post action right here, but it's not there. So Washington plays pitch and catch with Jones to keep the motion of the offense going. But instead, this time Jones faked the handoff and goes right into another DHO with Sterling Brown. Brown turns the corner to get inside the paint and put pressure on the big, and that allowed Jones to get behind him, and now you got a lob at the rim for an easy slam. And with the energy that Jones has and the atmosphere that Partizan brings, you know the roof about to fall off with that kind of slam. Now, I know Partizan came up short in this game because of really big shots laid down the stretch, but Tyrique Jones has made a fan out of me because I can appreciate his passion, the strong defensive effort, the rolls to the rim, and the hard dunks at the basket. But what I really appreciate is how he plays team basketball. Prime example right here. You got a two-man game between him and Sterling Brown. Sterling turns the corner and Jones get behind the big just a little bit, so the lob is thrown. It's not the best pass, so Jones has to come down with it. But he didn't just try to force a shot up because he's bigger or stronger than his defender. Partizan is so in sync. Let's look at this spacing right here. Kovac sees the back of his defender's jersey, gets into the eyesight of Jones as he slides to the corner, and now you get a 3-ball out the deal. And now, you know what happens when a shooter makes 1 3? The defense has to react to them. So now you have a down screen for Kovac, and look how much attention he draws. 2 people come up, and now you leave the back door wide open, and you end up with a nice pass and a nice dunk on the back end. But if we go back, I want you to see this because it's a reason why that back door was left wide open. And it starts with the action on the other side. So you get an off-ball 2-man game on the other side to keep the help busy. So now when the action is run on this side, there is no help from the defense. And that's how you end up with a nice wide open dunk. Partizan and Tyrique Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.